Thank you, Matt. Election coverage now. After months of campaigning, GOP presidential candidates will face Iowa voters on Monday, January 15th. This upcoming Monday is when voters will have the ultimate decision as to who could be the Republican candidate for president in 2024. Our Mackenzie Laporte breaks down how the Iowa caucuses will look for each party and what we can expect as we gear up for this election season.
Now, in less than 1 year, Americans will be voting for the next president of the United States. But before that can happen, Iowa voters need to decide who will be the Republican candidate. Now, many may wonder what even is the Iowa caucus, why do only Iowa voters get to vote, and how is it different from primary elections? Now, the Iowa caucuses date back to the 70s, with Iowa being the first in the nation to hold a presidential caucus in 1972. It all started with an effort to get the presidential candidates out to the small town communities across the state. In present time, both Democrats and Republicans will be caucusing on Monday. However, it will look different for the Dems this year in terms of the presidential race. Janet Hissam, the Lee County Democratic chairwoman, shared with us why that is.
Iowa has become more of a Republican state, so they felt that we weren't really representing Democrats across the nation as far as picking our presidential candidate.
Hissam continued to share that the hope is to have the Democratic Presidential Caucus back in Iowa for the years to come. But for this year, the first primary votes for the Democratic Party will be taking place in South Carolina instead. Now, on the flip side, Iowa Republicans will be caucusing for the presidential election on January 15th, voting in who the GOP candidate will be for 2024.
Encourage the participants in caucus to come out early and get registered because we're expecting crowds of people there. We're officially opening the doors at 6, but I'll have people in place by 5:30 in case anybody early birds want to get in there early.
Now, starting at 7 p.m. on Monday, January 15th, both parties will be voting for party chairs and leaders, and for Republicans, the presidential candidate. Reporting in studio, I'm Mackenzie Laporte.
Thank you, Mackenzie. The 2024 primary election date for Illinois is Tuesday, March 19th.
Don't miss a video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel today for more Central Illinois news.